Alright. Part 4 time. Let's see here. Switches here. So let's just quick recap. Let's see. From the top. Steve. Haven't seen him for a while. Don't know what he's up to. Detective O'Reilly has been constantly with Yvette, and he did threaten her life if she ever cheated on him, which she has often. Dr. Carrington has died twice. He was the guy in the trunk because that's where that pocket watch was that had his name on it, and he died by getting impaled on the porcupine. Ziggy lost his head. Nasir is up to something, but we haven't seen him for a while. The Countess has been in a painting theft ring where they've replaced the paintings with fakes and sold the real ones. Olympia has not really done much except for hit on Wolf. Wolf has not really done much except yell at me and hit on Olympia. Pippin Carter was the first murder. Yvette has been banging everybody, seemingly for information it seems like, but not sure. Dr. Tut Smith there, he's as suspicious as Nasir, but haven't seen him for a while either. And the janitor, Ernie Leach. He is dead. Found on the mastodon horns. Apparently drowned in the alcohol vats, it seems like. Watney Little was the guy in the police file that we found. It said he broke out of a British prison. He's a con artist. So, most likely, that was the second Archibald Carrington that got killed on the porcupine. He probably took the identity, but I'm not sure why. Maybe it has something to do with that painting theft ring that I mentioned, but I'm not sure. It could be for the dagger, too. I'm not sure exactly. But that's the recap. And Act 3 ended with Ernie's death. And now we're here. Act 3 was the meat of the game. That was the big act. Act 4, which we're on now, is pretty small. Act 5... I am going from memory on this. I do remember. Act 5 is not really like the other acts. You'll see when we get there. When I get to Act 5, I am going to open a walkthrough because I'm not going to spoil what it is, but it is a bunch of quick time-like events that I have to do right and in order. So I'm not going to figure that out by trial and error. I'll look that one up. Act 6 is, well, you'll see. That's Act 6, the last act. Let's see here. Let me think of what we need to do here. This is the exact opening Act 3. Walked in this hallway. Let's see. Don't think there's anything going on in here. Oh, hi.
My Ernie, he was a wonderful man. I really loved him.
You said about every guy.
Oh, sure you did. I know your type, Yvette. I know you didn't really love him.
But I did. Ernie was the first man I've ever really loved. I was even trying to find work for him so he could make the extra money.
Why did he need extra money? He had a good job here, didn't he?
Yeah, janitor.
It was the gambling. The ice pick. He killed my Ernie for the gambling debts.
Ernie wasn't killed with an ice pick.
No, the ice pick is the... how do you say it? The lone fish.
Lone fish? Oh, you mean ice pick is the name of a lone shark?
Oui, the ice pick is an evil man.
You're sure he's the one who killed Ernie?
My Ernie, he was worried about the ice pick. He told me about him this evening.
Very curious. I'm surprised you had time to see Ernie tonight.
Why is that?
Because you've been spending so much time with Mr. Dorian.
Oh, you mean the Steve?
the
He's
Steve.
the attractive man, but we are only the friends, no? But my Ernie, what will I do without him?
I can see you're upset. I'll leave you alone.
Oh, there he is.
Steve! Mr. Dorian.
Miss Bow.
Thank you for showing me your scars, Steve. They were very, very nice.
Well, we know what her fetish is.
Haven't seen you in a while, Mr. Dorian.
Well, women keep carrying me off.
Carrying you off?
Yeah. First, Miss Delacroix pulled me away from the party to show me the old Masters Gallery. Then there was Dr. Miklos. She's been pestering me about my scars ever since she found out I worked on the docks. Weird lady.
You don't seem too upset by all the attention.
Well, I would rather have spent the time with you.
I'd think a big, strong man like you would have been able to get away from them if you wanted to do so.
Well, I hate to be rude, and I did end up finding you here.
Have you heard about the murders?
Murders?
Wow, what an idiot.
I guess somebody did mention that.
You seem kind of distracted.
Yeah, well, I've got news for you, too. I think some of the paintings in the old Masters Gallery are forgeries.
Yep.
The paint is still wet on some of them.
Yes, well, I hardly think that...
Oh no, not you.
Oh, Steve, a terrible thing has happened. Ernie is dead.
Ernie?
Yes, my Ernie. What will I do? Oh, I need a big man to cry on.
Oh, give me a break.
Please, come into my office.
Sorry, Miss Bow. The poor woman seems very upset. Maybe there's something I can do for her.
I can just guess what that is.
We can talk more later, okay?
We'll see about that.
You hear muffled voices coming through the door to Yvette's office.
Okay, so it's almost 2 a.m. I can't save. Ugh.
Ooh la la.
How does that feel?
It is magnifique. Mmm.
I'm not rubbing too hard, am I?
The harder the better, mon ami.
Well, we all get a little stiff now and then.
Ooh, and you are so good at working out the kinks. Mmm.
Would you mind not moaning so loud? You might draw attention.
Ooh, I cannot be helping it. You are so big and so strong. Mmm.
Oh my.
Did these people not crack up reciting these lines? It's a massage. Nobody ever notices me for
dear.
like 5 minutes.
Miss Bow,
Oh,
Sacré bleu.
I can explain this.
oh, whatever.
I bet you can, Mr. Dorian.
I'm just rubbing her neck.
Oui, and he does it so well.
I'll just leave you two alone.
Miss Bow, wait.
Alright, are we done with this stupidity? Yeah, I can save. So all that's done now. Alright. Let's see. I don't think there's anything downstairs that's not good. Actually, there is something I want to check out. I think I made a mistake when I was looking for that secret entrance thing. I think it's in here. Now it's 3 a.m. That's weird.
Best. Don't
Hmm.
Don't touch.
Alright, I'm not sure at all then. Alright. Well, 3 a.m. happened for some reason. Nothing in here. Wait, that wasn't there before.
The subject of this sculpture looks curiously familiar.
Uh-oh. What happened
The
now?
sculpture gives off a strong smell of fresh plaster.
Uh-oh. I think we know who this is. We'll hit it with the bone. Yep. Really? I had to click for that? They actually posed her? Oh, she got strangled.
Definitely red hairs. Probably human.
That has to be the
You
detective.
pick it up and place it in your purse. Question. There appears to be a fingerprint on one of the lenses of the bifocals, although you have no way to identify it. You pick it. The scarf clearly isn't a scarf. It's the silk hosiery Yvette was wearing earlier in the evening. Her neck under the scarf shows red friction burns, as if she was strangled.
Well, obviously.
This makes you wonder if she died during a passionate moment or had simply developed the habit of wearing silk hose around her neck.
What?
There is plaster in all of the openings on Yvette's face. Mouth, nostrils, eyes, ears. She has several scratches on her face, as well as cuts on her lips. Nice weave in the hardened fabric of the dress. There are a few scratches on Yvette's skin, as if she was in a struggle before she died.
Well, she was last seen with Steve, but that red hair makes it highly suspect that it was the detective. Steve's not a redhead, right? I'm not imagining things. Oh, he is a redhead. It could be either of them then. They're both redheads. Well, actually, it looks like Steve is more of a redhead than... Okay, well... Could be either of them then. Man, there's not many people left. We just left the body. I guess we're just leaving bodies around, whatever. Uh-oh. Now what?
A smelly old work boot.
That's Steve's.
You pick it up. The blood is red and almost dry. There seems to have been a struggle here.
Ah. That's worth it. So something happened to Steve. Can I go in here yet?
The door is...
No. I don't think there's anything in here, is there? No. That blood's still there from before. Well, Steve was last in that office. Maybe I should go check the office out. I don't think there's ever anything in here. No. You know, this museum's kind of crappy now that you look at it. Meanwhile, uh-oh. What the hell?
Countess, why are you tied up on my desk? Your face has certainly changed to an attractive pale color, my dear. You seem a little under the weather. Are you okay? Oh dear, you don't look well at all. O'Reilly!
Oh!
You want Mr. O'Reilly? Okay, just wait right here and I'll go get him.
Oh, well, that's a huge thing. I'm surprised they showed this. That's like the first time they've done a scene like that.
Hello, Miss Bo. Do you know where Mr. O'Reilly is?
Well, no, not exactly. I assume he's still in the museum.
Well, I'll find him. If you see him first, would you tell him that the Countess is dying on the desk in my office?
The Countess is dying? What's wrong with her?
Well, she's looking rather pale. Her eyes are glazed, and she's not breathing much. I'd guessed she'd been bitten by a snake.
By a snake?
Must you keep repeating everything I say? In any case, I've got to go now.
Alright, I'll save here. We better go check this out. Oh, hi. Let's see here, Snake Oil. She said he doesn't like that. Alrighty, moved. Moved. We got him cornered. Let's see if we can get him. Alright.
Oh!
Alright, let's have a look here. What's this?
They seem to be ordinary table grapes, nice and ripe.
Table grapes.
You pick it.
Oh,
You detect a trickle of what could prove to be cobra venom. You deem it wise not to touch it when you remember that it's a neurotoxin that causes progressive paralysis leading to respiratory failure. That biology class was useful after all. The scent of the smelling salts is overpowering at this close range.
why did she have smelling salts?
You pick it up and place it in your purse. Her fingernails are clean and unbroken, showing no signs of violence. Her bloodshot eyes are open and staring into infinity. Her lips have a bluish tint. There are no signs of violence on or around her face or head.
So how did he do this then? Man, I told you that was a really fast act. Alright. As soon as I'm able to, I'm going to have to pause this for a second.